Why do the rich get richer while the middle class struggles? Most people think the answer is a higher salary, a better degree, or just plain luck. But it's none of those. The real reason is a single, simple diagram that schools refuse to teach. Today, we're breaking down the book that changed the financial world, Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. If you feel like you're running on a treadmill that never ends, this is the map you've been missing. Kiyosaki's journey started with a radical realization. Your house is likely not an asset. To most people, that sounds crazy. But here is the Rich Dad definition that changes everything. An asset is something that puts money in your pocket. A liability is something that takes money out of your pocket. Let's break down the 3 cash flow patterns that define how money moves for different groups. First, the poor. Their income comes from a job and goes straight out to cover expenses like rent and food. There's nothing left to save or invest. Next, the middle class. They earn money but spend it on liabilities, car loans, credit cards, mortgages. They might look wealthy, but they're just one paycheck away from trouble. Finally, the rich. Their income flows into assets like stocks, real estate, and intellectual property. These assets generate more income, creating a cycle that builds lasting wealth. Understanding these patterns is the key to financial freedom. The middle class spends their lives collecting liabilities. Newer cars, bigger houses, the latest tech, thinking they are building wealth. In reality, they are just building a bigger monthly bill. The rich, however, are obsessed with one thing: the asset column. The poor dad in the book represented the traditional path. Go to school, get a safe job, and work hard. But Rich Dad argued that if you only work for money, you give the power to your employer. If your money works for you, you keep the power. Financial literacy is more valuable than a doctorate degree. It's not about how much you make. It's about how much you keep and how hard that money works for you. You don't need $1 million to start. You just need to change which column you focus on first.